I went there. I met a guy at a convention, and I asked him about the band. He said, yeah, he said, "You're what we're looking for." And I said, "Yeah, those guys always say that."
Yeah.
But they were.
Yeah.
I was in the original Commodores. They started in 1969.
Wow.
And I was 19 years old, and I went there. I flew to Washington, D.C. I took a 20-minute audition. They had me read a couple of charts and play some songs. They said, "You got the gig." Just like that. Wow. So I said, okay. They said, "But if you audition at any other bands, your audition here is void."
Oh.
So they didn't want me going around. And I mean, I was, you know, how are you going to get a gig like that off the street?
Yeah, no.
During the most brutal part of the Vietnam War. I mean, that was 68 through 72, man. Those guys were just coming back in body bags like crazy. It was sad.
Yeah.
So when my grandson asked me what I did in the war, I'll say nothing.
That's right.
I wasn't in the war. Sorry. All right, any questions?
You helped morale. That's
well, yeah.
Okay.
Mostly mine.
Well, here are some observations.
Yes, sir.
As you know, I have some trouble learning these by heart, but there are patterns that recur.
Right.
There are certain chords, the 2-5-1, but you have then then you can change chromatically, like F sharp minor to F minor 7th sometimes. Cool. And then from there you go to the circle of fourths of it. And I think it's easier for me. That's why I'm just going to say that the minor key is a little bit easier for, like we did last time we did Blue Bossa.
Right.
So this time I'm going to try to do this one we were working on, Besame Mucho, and then Solar, which doesn't have too many chords in it.
That's okay. That's a good place to start. Now, can you give me a schematic? Let's say I was going to play this tune with you. And I said, Les, can you tell me how the changes move? Because I want to show you that today. If you can't do it, I'll help you.
Okay, so
we start with the 1 chord in C minor.
Okay,
right?
Besame Mucho, yeah.
I'm talking about Blue Bossa.
Blue Bossa. Blue Bossa. Okay, so Blue Bossa is C minor.
That's the 1 chord, right?
The 1 chord. And then it goes to the 4 chord, the F minor. And then you have the G minor, flat 9. Okay.
Take your time.
And then it stays on F minor.
And then
back to C.
5.
And then it goes to D minor 7 flat 5, and the G 7th
flat 9, which is a 2-5 in C minor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it repeats.
And then there's a 2-5-1 in D flat, isn't there?
Oh, wait a minute, wait. Yeah, that's right. There we go.
That's it.
So it goes from E flat minor to A7 to D flat major 7.
A minor 7, D minor 7. Okay, slow down. So do you have a copy of the music? Because I'm trying to help you learn the songs, and I'm trying to show you that the pattern follows a certain. Okay, now let's not even play it.
Okay.
Let's look at it. So we have a C minor.
Well, I left out the B flat.
That's okay. Most guys don't play that, but that's a 2-5 in E flat.
Yeah, so 2-5. So see, but this is something that happens in minor. You have the 4th chord.
That's right. That what they're doing is a lot of times when you have a minor chord, when you have some space, you can add the 5 chord that is the 2 of. So that's a 2-5 in E flat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. But I'm going to really exhaust this because it will help you understand it. Right. So you start on the 1 chord.
Yeah, so goes to the 1 chord and then the 4.
Then you go to the 4 chord.
And then it is the dominant of the 4. Yeah, I don't know what you call the next one. It's B flat 7. It would be the 5 chord of E flat.
That's correct. That makes the F minor a 2.
So 2 chord of E flat.
So that's a. Now let me tell you what that is. I like to think of that as a pivotal chord. So it's the 4 of C.
Yeah.
but then it turns into the 2 of the 2-5 of E
Okay.
flat.
Right.
Now, why is that important?
Well, because then you can think of what's going to be next. It's going to be the B flat.
Okay, but also, see, there's a lot of related stuff that a lot of times people don't cover, and it causes confusion to the student. What is C minor, the relative minor?
E flat.
There. That's
So
what's
B7
happening.
is the
See how
dominant
that-
chord, dominant seventh of E flat.
So for all intents and purposes, you could play a C natural minor while you're improvising, which is an E flat
Okay.
scale. So you just stay in the same basic
I
tonality.
see, stay in E
Yeah.
flat for the first.
Okay.
That's right, the first
Okay.
line. So okay.
All right. So now after that, we have what we call a classic 2-5.
And
in
now we're in
C
C minor. So
That's
it.
right. We're back in. Good.
Now, this is D flat. So there's a 2.
Right. Now, are you aware of what's taking place there?
Well, D flat is the. I don't know. I mean, like this is C minor.
Right.
Now, okay. Another thing that happens is that you have the major chord, and the same is played in the minor, and that is in effect going around the circle.
That's
Right.
correct. So
And
here's
so
what we
this
have.
would be E flat. If this is E flat, then this is the minor, and it goes to D flat. So we're going.
Okay, but there's something bigger in the picture. Okay, see what that is? That's a 2-5
Yes.
in D flat, right?
Right.
What's the 5 of C,
G7,
and what's the tritone of G?
D flat.
There it is.
Yeah. And okay.
So
So
it's
so
kind
they're
of
just
back-
slipping into the
It's
tritones.
a little backwards because he's putting the tritone, then he's going back to the 5.